Shabbat Shalom and welcome to all of Tree Community Spokane. The following recording is from this week's teaching on the Parasha or portion from the Torah. You can find more details on this Parasha and the scriptures being referred to in the pull-down menu below.
Shabbat Shalom, all of Tree Community. Let's see. Then Moses went and spoke these words to all Israel. He said to them, I am 120 years old today. I am no longer able to go out and come in. Adonai has said to me, you are not to cross over this Jordan. Adonai, your God, he will cross over before you. He will destroy these nations from before you, and you will dispossess them. Joshua will cross over before you, just as Adonai has promised. Adonai will do to them just as he did to Sihon and Og, the kings of the Amorites, and to their land when he destroyed them. Adonai will give them over to you, and you are to do to them according to all the mitzvot that I commanded you. Chazak, be courageous. Do not be afraid or tremble before them. For Adonai your God, he is the one who goes with you. He will not fail you or abandon you. Then Moses summoned Joshua and said to him in the sight of all Israel, be strong, be courageous, for you are to go with this people into the land Adonai has sworn to their fathers to give them, and you are to enable them to inherit it. Adonai, he is the one who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not fail you or abandon you. Do not fear or be discouraged. Moses wrote down this Torah and gave it to the Kohanim, the sons of Levi who carry the Ark of the Covenant of Adonai, and to all the elders of Israel. Then Moses commanded them, saying, at the end of every 7 years, in the set time of the year of canceling debts, during the feast of Sukkot, when all Israel comes to appear before Adonai your God in the place he chooses, you are to read this Torah before them in their hearing. Gather the people, the men and women and little ones, and the outsider within your town gates, so that they may hear and so they may learn, and they will fear Adonai your God, and take care to do all the words of this Torah. So their children who have not known will hear and learn to fear Adonai your God all the days you live on the land you are about to cross over the Jordan to possess. Then Adonai said to Moses, behold, your time to die is near. Call Joshua and present yourselves at the tent of meeting, and I will commission him. Moses and Joshua went and presented themselves at the tent of meeting. Adonai appeared in the tent in a pillar of cloud, and the pillar of cloud stood over the opening of the tent. Adonai said to Moses, behold, you are about to lie down with your fathers. Then this people will rise up and prostitute themselves with the foreign gods of the land they are entering. They will abandon me and break my covenant that I cut with them. Then my anger will flare against them on that day, and I will abandon them and hide my face from them. So they will be devoured, and many evils and troubles will come on them. They will say on that day, isn't it because our God is not amongst us that these evils have come on us? I will surely hide my face on that day because of all the evil they have done, for they have turned to other gods. Now write this song for yourselves and teach it to Bnei Yisrael. Put it in their mouths so that this song may be a witness for me against Bnei Yisrael. For when I bring them to the land flowing with milk and honey that I swore to their fathers, and they eat and are satisfied and grow fat, then they will turn to other gods and serve them, and they will spurn me and break my covenant. Now, when many evils and troubles have come on them, this song will confront them as a witness, for it will not be forgotten from the mouth of their descendants. For I know the intention they are devising this day, even before I bring them into the land that I swore. That day Moses wrote this song and taught it to Bnei Israel. Then he commissioned Joshua, son of Nun, and said, Chazak, be courageous, for you will bring Bnei Israel into the land I swore to them, and I will be with you. Now, when Moses had finished writing the words of this Torah on a scroll, right to the end, Moses commanded the Levites, carriers of the Ark of the Covenant of Adonai, saying, "Take this scroll of the Torah and place it beside the Ark of the Covenant of Adonai your God. It will remain there as a witness against you, for I know your rebellion and your stiff neck. Indeed, while I am still alive with you today, you have been rebellious against Adonai. How much more then after my death? Gather to me all the elders of your tribes and your officials, so that I may speak these words in their ears and call heaven and earth to witness against them. For I know that after my death, you will certainly act corruptly and turn aside from the way I've commanded you. So evil will fall upon you in the latter days, because you will do what is evil in the sight of Adonai, provoking him to anger by the work of your hands." Moses spoke in the hearing of the whole community of Israel the words of this psalm right to the end. I just want to point out that, here we are 2,500 years maybe after this, and we are in the same place. It strikes me that, the people were supposed to, the kings were supposed to write down the Torah, each one for themselves. The people were supposed to get together, right, during the Shemitah or following the Shemitah, I guess, and read the Torah. I see in my lifetime where we have removed God and the Lord's Prayer, the teaching of anything out of the Bible from our schools, and pretty quickly, a generation or two, we have total perversion and depravity. The blessing is that the prescription for those problems is the same as it has always been, and we just heard it in one of those songs. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, right, and call on him, he will hear them. He will hear us from heaven. So, it is amazing that regardless of how bleak things seem, how dark it is, he is with us, right? I mean, the word is exactly what Moses told Joshua. Chazak, right? Be courageous. Stand and be courageous. That's what we have to do. Thank you.
Thank you for joining Olive Tree Community Spokane for today's message. Join us for 24/7 Messianic music and teaching just like this on Messianic Joy Radio. Go to live365.com or download the app Live365 and search for Messianic Joy. Shalom from Olive Tree Community Spokane.